What's up? What's up? What's up, my lifers? How are we? Welcome back to another day's journey in the world with your girl, me, Angie, in real life. Guess what day it is? 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 Today is Angie Let's Talk Tuesday. It's Tuesday, y'all. Let's talk about it. Hey. It's Tuesday, y'all. Let's talk about it. What's up, you guys? I am going to give you guys people some time to log on. Come through. What's up, Booski? How are you, beautiful? I'm tired, Vern, but I'm pushing my way. Sis. The journey doesn't stop here. I'm making it. I just wanted to stay in the bed today, but I couldn't do it. I had to get on up. Thank God for my husband pushing me. How are you doing today? How are you today, Vern, sweetie? Hey, Jakenda, welcome, Jakenda. Love you, sissy. Can you guys hear music? I keep testing out this ad-free, the non-copyright. Y'all got food because I'm hungry. I'm gonna try not to crunch in y'all ear. But I'm trying out. I download YouTube's free music app. Oh, you can hear it. It's nice and subtle. It's not too much, is it? I downloaded the YouTube Music app, which is free for a month, and then it's $9.99 a month. But I'm going to be canceling it before they charge me. So this is a non-copyrighted playlist. Good, thanks. Okay, guys. Before I get too far in this live, hey Mia, welcome, guys. Before I get too far in this live, I am going to say what I expect in my live stream. I am streaming through StreamYards, so I'm not sure if the same rules would apply, but if you have to type a number, please key it in. Only 2 emojis. No using the S word, subscribe. Thank you. Don't say share. Don't say family. If you choose to go visit someone's channel, put a heart, type their name out, and put a heart beside it as well. Like I said, we're just trying to keep the chats clear. We don't know what's etched in stone, but we want to make sure that we don't get booted when we get in. Meaning, I want to get monetized and don't want to get kicked out for something small. But anyway, guys, I'm going to say a prayer and I'm going to go right into today's live. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for allowing us to gather here this afternoon to be able to talk about have this good discussion that I think is very well needed that you laid on my heart. And God, those that are struggling today, God, we pray for Kobe Bryant's family and all other 8 of those or 7 of those that were on that plane, God. And we just thank you right now for knowing that you don't make any mistakes, God, but you give us the power of choice. And we thank you and we give you glory and honor in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen, amen, and amen. Welcome, Burns Junk Closet. Welcome, Mia Mama 3. Welcome, Jakenda. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. Stream yards. So I will be able to bring people in if you guys want to come in and weigh in. So if you got your face on, got your hair, your makeup on, and you want to come in, if you have a point that you want to share or something that you want to share. Hey, Edward Smart. Yay, glad you made it. And you guys, I am practicing looking to the camera because the camera is no longer in front of me. It's a little further back. So I need to look at the camera. So You guys remind me if I'm looking, remind me to look at the camera because I'm talking to you guys directly. It's a bad habit I need to break. But anyway, um, today's topic, as you can see on your way in, is called Time and Chance Happens to Us All. And every single time that I hear those two words together, it's always at a funeral. I've if I've heard them together at any other time, I don't recall. But they resonate with my spirit. Just a little powder, a little lipstick. That's it. Nothing else. But the two words, they are always together at a funeral. I've never heard them outside of a service. Together, time and chance, the two words together. So I'm reminded of the scripture, and there is an Ecclesiastes, and it's chapter 3, where it says, "To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven." And I also want to talk about passion, from passion to purpose. And I say that because I hear it when someone dies. Exactly. Every time we hear it, it's usually at a funeral. And as you can see at the bottom of my screen, it says, "Live, baby, live." And I believe those words was spoken to me by my mother in the worst times of my life. After she had passed away, I simply asked her, "What am I supposed to do now?" And I heard an audible voice says, "Live, baby, live. Live, baby, live." And I have been running with that ever since. Today I was asked what was my mantra. I really didn't know what a mantra was. So because I've learned something new today, I want you guys to learn something new today. When I was asked what was my mantra, MAN, let me type it down here. If anybody knows what a mantra is, can you guys tell me? Because I guess didn't really know the term for it. That's how it's spelled, MANTRA. And I'm like, what is a mantra? I don't know what a mantra is. Y'all, I'm building my case, so just keep listening. So I Googled it, what the word mantra means. And I love having my phone in my hand. I love it, love it, love it. My audio and visual is off on my end. So can you not, are you trying to come in, Jakenda? A mantra is a word or a sound repeated to aid concentration and meditation, or a statement or a slogan repeated frequently. And a lot of times they say it's a phrase or slogan that's repeatedly mainly to help you when you get in a slump. So what is it, like words to live by? Yes, or a slogan. Yes, and my mantra is live, baby, live. Vern is it's a great day to have a good day. No, when you're talking, it's a lag with the visual. And you know what? I noticed that, Jakenda, when I watch my replays, that there's a lag. Because I'll go back and watch my work. Let's see where I can improve. But I noticed it may be my internet. I don't see my husband on here. But when I go back and watch my replays, it does the same thing. So I don't know if it's my internet that's slow or what. And so what now that I know what a mantra is, and Ecclesiastes 3, and it talks about to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. And we're talking about passion and purpose. In light of the Kobe Bryant situation and the fact that I have experienced so much death in my family in the last 6 years. And normally it's about maybe 1 year. I had two in 1 year. But there are times where they're not even a year apart or 2 years, 2 years apart. So what I want to say is time and chance happens to us all. And when they say time and chance, when the preacher gets up and they do the eulogy and they read the scriptures or whatever, it's always pertaining to death. What about the time and the chances that we have while we're on earth? What do we do with the time and the chance that we have on earth? And Mia, I'm using a hotspot on my cell phone. So that could be too, unless my husband is on. If my husband is on, they may be lagging it too. He may have to log off if he's using his hotspot. But that's the thing. Time and chance should not only be used during the time of mourning, during a time of grieving. Time and chance should be used while we're here on earth. The time that God has given us and the chances that we take. What do we do with that time? When we're given a chance, what do we do with that? Do we blow it? Do we try to help others in the midst of it? And I feel as though, even though Ecclesiastes says time, that's true. But why particular passage? Live, baby, live while we're alive. It says to everything there's a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted. There you go. You reap what you sow. But what are we doing with the first sentence? A time to be born. What are we doing with that time? When it says a time to plant, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, the positive things, that's in this. It's always to me seem like they're uplifting the negative parts. And I know that death, we all have to die. It's a part of life. It's inevitable. We would never get a part of that. But what are we doing with the time that we have here on earth? That is what I would like to see more of. I would like to see more people like Vern's Junk Closet. She's encouraging other YouTubers, encouraging others. My husband is a great inspiration to guys or people that's interested in the trucking industry. That time and the chance, we had a time to go to school. We had a time to get educated. We had a time to get experience. So now that we have that time to get educated, that time for training, the time for experience, what are we doing when we get that chance to share what we've learned? A time to heal. We can't break down when it's a time to heal. How do we know when the time is near? Or when the time, we have to know when to cast stones, know when to gather stones, know when to embrace someone and know when not to. It just tells you that it's a time for it, but when is that time? Now, death, we have no control over that. We don't know when God's going to call us home. We just have to be ready. But how do we know when that time is near? How do you know when it's time for me to leave a job? How do you know when you're in an abusive relationship and it's time to go? Time to love, time to hate, a time of war, a time of peace. How do you know when it's time to go to war? How much do you take and how much do you deal with before you enforce that time? And when it comes to your passion and your purpose, do you have a drive? God, when's my time? It's my passion to help people, but is it my purpose? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Exactly. While we are here on this earth, get ourselves straight Ask forgiveness and forgive. Keep God's law. Go through healing. Seek and pray. Read God's word. Amen, Mia. I don't know why I call you Mia. Is it Mia? I keep missing your name. I ain't seen you in so long, baby. I'm just sorry. It's Mia Mama 3. I got it right. But yes, it's so imperative. As we listen about the life that unfolded with Kobe Bryant, this boy, this man has done great things. I don't know much of his life, but my husband say he grew up watching Kobe Bryant. I mean, I had no idea that he went from high school to the NBA. So when he was given a chance, he took advantage of that. And when we are given a chance, how do we know? How do we know when that time is for us? It says the God-given task, and that goes back to purpose and passion. It's a passion for me I love to help people. I love to talk. I love to meet new people. And I found that is a part of my purpose. You guys, I believe if you find out what your passion is, it will lead you to your purpose. And the Bible says 1 day to the Lord is 1,000 years. So we're only on day number 2. And sometimes we get so impatient. Excuse me, guys. We get so impatient and we get so frustrated and we just can't wait for things to come. But what are we doing in that time of waiting? What are we doing in that time of waiting? Are we just sitting around complaining and whining and say, oh, I'll never beat anything. I'll never make it. The situation with Kobe and his parents not speaking at the time of his departure shows us how important forgiveness is. Absolutely. And like I said, Edward Smart, I don't know much about Kobe Bryant's life. I know that when I was in high school, I watched a lot of basketball. But as time went on, I really didn't do anything about it. I heard things in the passing and things like that. But my heart goes out to each and every one of those family members. Kobe Bryant, yes, he was a celebrity. He was. But at the same time, it was other lives that were lost in this wreck as well. The other ones had wives, they had husbands, they had parents, and it's such a tragic. And my husband and I try to wrap our head around, why did he even take off with the helicopter? Why did he even take off if the fog was that bad? But that is a prime opportunity to take advantage of time and chance. Now is the time. Do I take a chance? And thank God, because he gives us the power of choice. So you don't know if the time comes about and you take that chance, you don't know what the end result is going to be. But you cannot live in fear either. You can't sit on your dreams and your purpose and your passion because you're afraid and you waiting for that perfect time. There's never a perfect time. I don't believe that there's ever a perfect time. And I get so frustrated sometimes. And my husband says to me, oh, and I love when he says this to me because it's so encouraging to me. It encourages me a whole lot when he says this to me. He says, you have until God calls you home. Is what he says to me. Because I get so frustrated. Like, when is my time? When are we going to catch a breakthrough? When anything is going to happen for us? We're always struggling. Every time you turn around, just go on and on and on. He's like, hold up. When we don't have faith and we don't understand time and the chances that we are given, it breeds anxiety. It breeds fear. So we just have to continue to build a relationship with God and let him talk to us and tell us, when to move, when not to move. I think it was an old Western song. Was it by Willie Nelson or one of them old country singers that said the song, know when to hold them and know when to fold them? When to hold them. How do you know when to fold them? And I want to go to Ecclesiastes 9 and 11 because that's really my my main scripture. And I'm not preaching, but I just want to talk about purpose and passion and your mantra. What do you go by when you're down, when you feel like the world is against you? How do you know when it's your time? How do you know when it's not your time? Ecclesiastes 9 and 11. Yes, Ecclesiastes 9 and 11. And normally, like I said, we hear this at funerals. Time and chance, we only hear together at funerals. Let's make a decision today that no time is the right time to have a baby, get a job, or leave a situation. Come on, Nike. Just do it. And that is Nike's mantra. Just do it. That is Nike's mantra. I see to God it's working. A little glitchy, but I'll work itself out. I believe. That's probably why it's glitchy. um 9 and 11 says, I returned and saw under the sun. The race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor bread to the wise, nor riches to men of understanding, nor favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. So it doesn't matter where you at. It don't matter where you live at. It don't matter where you work at. It don't matter what color you are. It don't matter what race, what ethnicity. If you got long hair, short hair, red hair, blue hair, green hair, purple hair, it does not matter. It tells us time and chance happens to us all. We will all have a time and a chance to express ourselves, and who knows, that will be it may be the time where we're at the right place at the right time meeting the right person. Hey, Ivana, on this YouTube, you know YouTube gives us a year to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That is the time that has been given to us. Now we have a chance to work towards what the time has given us. It's all about faith, but also God may see some things. It's all about faith. Mia says it's all about faith, but also God may see some things in your life that may need to be cleared up before he blesses you. He may see that you may not be worthy of it just yet. And that makes absolutely perfectly good sense, Mia. Because God doesn't want to put us in a place. Again, we talked about don't let your gift take you where your character cannot keep you. Vern says no time is the right time to have a baby, get a job, leave a situation, just do it. And I love it. I love it. I love it. And what causes us to not just do it? Fear. Let's not be fearful. We have to take advantage of what we've given. A lot of us started our YouTube channels, and it wasn't because I said it. Vern says, I said it does not matter how much money you have. We need to know the Lord God Almighty. Absolutely. And he owns the cattle. Y'all know I got my glue because I always use this. He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. And the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Do y'all see this? I've used this before as an example. All of this belongs to God. When we are given the opportunity, the time, and the chance to pull up, to walk through what God has called us in, let's not be full of anxiety and full of fear. We have a time and chance in many areas of our lives. We have a time and chance in faith. We have a time and chance with our family. We have time and chance in our career, our businesses. We have time and chance in our physical condition, our education, and our finances. We should do daily devotional. Sometimes it gets difficult. to be able to handle it. But I believe that God would allow us to handle whatever he puts before us. Yes, Mia, you may get what you want, but not deserve it or appreciate it at that time. Absolutely, y'all. And guess what that's called? That's called favor. Even though you don't deserve it, God still allow you to have it at that time. So what are you going to do with it? We could be praying for a situation or praying for a thing, and we're spiritually, like she said, not mature to be able to handle it. I got it from Dollar Tree. And when I saw it, I had no idea what I was going to do with it. But I just love that scripture where it says, the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. And it gives me a visual that he owned all of this. It's his. And we can, and I remember in the scripture when he told Abraham, as far as you can see it, you can have it. I think of Esther one night with the king when she had that opportunity to present her case to the king. Y'all, let's be ready. And y'all, I always talk about the opportunity. I'm still getting my stuff together. But if someone were to walk up to you today and say, what can I do for you? What would you say? Thank you, Mia, for stopping by. I appreciate you. So it's just so amazing. If someone walk up to you today and say, what can I do for you? What would you say? Literally. Or if somebody say, how much debt are you in? What would you do? What would you say? Would you, thank you for being here, Mia. Have an amazing day. What would you say? Are you able to tell a person exactly what it is? Come on. I'm going to leave that right there. Stay on ready. Time and chance. Again, I mentioned it. Time and chance in your faith, your family, your careers, your business, your physical education, your finances. What would you do? Can you say right now how much debt I could guess, but I couldn't tell you a dollar amount. But that's throwing away my chance. Because what if I say 25,000 when I'm actually 36,000? God presented that time and was giving you a chance to be able to say what you needed. But yet, and I love that particular scripture, time and chance happens to us all, but I just want us to apply it while we are alive. Let's put time and chance together while we are above the ground. While we are above the ground. That's what I love about it so much, because we are constantly going to be presented with opportunities. No matter where we at and what circumstances that we have to go through. We always have to stay ready, because you just never know. Somebody could have your next business. Somebody could have your next car. Even if you want to get married, you never know who's watching. It's very, 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 very imperative to know where you stand spiritually, financially, emotionally, the whole nine. And my heart goes out to anyone that have lost any loved ones, because we still dealing with that too. And tragedies are going to happen. Times are going to happen. Things are going to happen. But we have to find some strength from somewhere, y'all. We have to find some strength from somewhere deep down on the inside to be able to these things that are happening to us. It says, for a man also does not know his time, like a fish in a cruel net, like birds caught in a snare. So the Son of Men are snared in an evil time when it falls suddenly upon them. You never know. You just never know, guys. And that's what I'm saying. Not so much as it relates to death, but we need to live, baby, live. Let's take advantage of what has been afforded to us. I love doing YouTube. I do. But it's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work. I'm to the point now where I understand where people get their 4K and take a break. Because I am tired, but I have got to take advantage of the time and the chance that YouTube has given me. And I want you guys to do the same thing. Run on, and see what the end is going to bring. Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the thoughts I think towards you, towards the Lord, to give you a hope in the future and to give you an expected end. Everything that starts there is an ending. But is it a happy ending? Is it a tragic ending? I have a feeling that we can control how things end in our lives just by mere choice. Just by mere choice. You just never know. Sometimes you think you need something, but God thinks otherwise, and we won't receive it. Absolutely. And that's the thing I say about him is because he's just that kind of God that he'll give it to you because he says, I'll give you the desires of your heart. He'll put you in that place. Oh, excuse me. He'll put you in that place. He'll give you that time. And then when you get there, you're not even ready for it. But he'll let you have what you want. Sometimes you think you need something, but God thinks otherwise and you won't receive it. So you don't receive what he says and you move on without his help. And then you get stuck. And then you crying and asking him to get you out of it. And him being the most gracious God that he is, he comes right to our rescue. But in the midst of that rescue, we have to learn. We learn that some things are just not for us. And then we submit to what God wants for our lives. Vern says, my mama used to say, no one knows when God will erase your name off that blackboard in the sky. Absolutely. No one knows. That's why a lot of them say he comes like a thief and a robber in the night. You just never know. We don't know what the future holds, but we know who holds our future. Yes. Vern, you on it today. Hey, Eats with Fifi. Welcome to the live. So y'all, it's hard out here. But as long as we try to stay focused and keep our hearts in the right direction, I believe that I have been commissioned to do hard work. And I don't believe that God is going to put us in places and in front of people if our heart is not ready, if our heart is not correct. And I said I was going to talk about it on here, but then I said I wasn't. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up anyway. On the thing with Kobe Bryant, I think it was the CNN lady, one of the news reporters. And she was talking about Kobe Bryant and how he was good on the team and all that stuff. And she was trying to say Knicks and Lakers. And she actually put the word together. And she said Nakers. But people think that she is saying the word nigger, Niger. So social media has taken that and ran with it. So what I did this morning, guys, is I sat in the bathroom and I played it back and played it back and played it back to see if this woman actually said the N word. And as I began to read, she was saying how she was trying to say Knicks and Lakers at the same time. And she ended up saying Lakers. So I went back over and over and kept listening to it. And in the beginning, I thought she did say the N word. But then as I listened to it and I put those two words together, and after listening to her recovery, the jury is still out. But I said all that to say this. I need to start putting my phone on mute. I say all that to say this, and it's still talking about time and chance happens to us all. It's still talking about passion and purpose. It has to do with your heart. And it says, out the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So we'll never know if she said the N word, or we'll never know if she was trying to say Nakers. You just never know. When I first heard it, I thought she said the N word. When I listened to it again, you said there are some on YouTube before me and made 4K, and some after me that have made. But when it's for you, it's for you. Absolutely. Absolutely, Vern. I agree with that 100%. I'm going to let that stay up there. It could have been on the teleprompter coming across. It could have been. It really could have been. But we'll never know the real truth. But if so, that is in her heart. That is in her heart. And if she said it and she's trying to correct it now, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And it will catch up with you. Time and chance happen to us all, whether it be bad or whether it be good, whether it be positive, whether it be negative. Time and chance happens to us all. You reap what you sow. So what you have on the inside of you, it's going to come out. Whether you wait until whether you work on yourself when you're lowly, when you're down below, if you work on yourself while you're down below and you're humble, then God will clear your heart out. Or you can get up here. You can get up here. You can move up here with a nasty, angry, dirty, filthy heart. And guess what? It will expose you. Your heart will expose you. Time and chance is not just to oh, wow. Vern says she understands that she has been let go from her employer. Wow. They're not going to risk it. They're not going to risk it. They're not going to risk it. They're really not. It's too much at stake with these times and things that are going on. So you can work on your little nasty attitude, your little nasty issues when you're down here, or you can wait till you get up here in front of millions of people, all up there like you all this and that. And trust you, me, y'all, it is going to come down. Time and chance happens to you all. Let's not be passionate about something that we love so much that's so wrong and that it's hidden in our hearts. The same thing we talked about jealousy. The same thing we talked about jealousy. Yes, shows her true colors. And that's when anybody, and like I said, guys, I'm on this thing like, oh Jesus, whether I should cover it on my channel, because I want to talk about it. Only because your heart reveals to you who you really are. You can hide it all you want to, time and chance. The time came, and honey, look, it came out. Now, I remind you, I listened to it a lot. I took that thing back and took it back and took it back. And I'm like, Lord, did she really say that? It reminded me of Paula Dean. And talking about ethnicity and race is a touchy subject. And I don't really dwell on a lot of it. But what I will say, what's in you will come out. So get it right. That you're going to have a chance and you're going to have a time. And trust you me, like I said before, it's going to come out. Hard work, it's required. Hard work is required. Again, like I was saying, time and chance. Hard work is required when it comes to your faith. It's required when it comes to your family, your career. Even when you're doing cardio exercise, your heart got to be right for that. You can't jump up on no treadmill and run no 2 or 3 or 4 miles if you got heart disease. Get where you be at and fix yourself on a level that you are. And we can't always fix ourselves, but we can get help. If you have hatred or jealousy or bitterness or anything inside of your heart, you can get help for that. But the first thing is you have to admit that you have an issue. It's time and chance, guys. We have to take a chance and understand the time. That the time is now. And let's look at the time and chance before. You know, on obituary, they have your year that you were born. For in my example, we 1978, and then they have that dash, the hyphen, and then they have whatever time you expire. That hyphen explains everything that you have done in your whole entire life. So let's live before the dash. Live, baby, live. Let's get our hearts right before the dash. Y'all get what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Y'all tell me if I'm making sense. I want y'all to tell me if I'm making sense. I thought I had it figured out. Windows sucks. Windows 10 does suck, and I hate it. Give me my Windows 7. So if I'm making sense, y'all tell me. Because I want to know if I'm making sense. I want to know if I'm making sense. I want to know if I'm making sense. I need to know that y'all understand what I'm saying. Am I just rambling or does it make sense? Who we are will come out. And you guys, we got 15 minutes left. I only planned on to stay on for an hour. So any questions, comments, if anybody want to come on, I will put the link up. I thought I had it figured out. Windows 10 sucks. If anybody wants to come on, you are more than likely to come on. I will send you the link. I'm going to beat him in his head. So I just ask you guys to let's live before the dash. Let's live, baby, live. Let's get our hearts right. Let's take advantage of the time that we have. Rules are put in place. Let's follow the rules. You know, our rules are put in place. Let's follow the rules. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But we have to take advantage of what is afforded to us. Is it going to be hard? And y'all, guess what else I found out? Speaking of death, I saw on Facebook, my favorite cashier at Walmart, nice lady. Hey, Bonnie Rose. Nice lady, guys. And I seen a RIP and it said funeral services for the lady's name. And I'm like, it's not her because she looked, outside of work, you always look different. Not saying that she didn't look good when she was at work, but I'm like, is this the Walmart lady? So I was asking questions on the Facebook page and they actually told me that it was her. So when I went into Walmart to get a few items, they had her register She worked at Walmart for 15 years. So they had her on the register. That broke my heart. That woman she died of stage 4 cancer, not knowing what it is. Not knowing what type of cancer it was, but it was stage 4 cancer is what they were telling me. And my heart broke for her. She was young. But that's the thing. We never know. And we were talking about also too on another live when this stuff first came out on Sunday about Kobe and all the other people. And me and my husband was talking about it too yesterday. What is worse? I know death is bad anyway. Well, it could be bad. I'm reading comments, guys. How does it work with the link computer on phone? What this Streamlabs? And that's the thing. The lady always very helpful, always very nice. But what I was saying is, what do you think is worse? Knowing that you have cancer and they telling you have 6 months to live, or knowing that in a matter of 10 seconds you're going to be dead? To me, that's torture, y'all. I don't know. But I'll never forget the look on my mom's face when they told her that it was nothing else that they could do for her the last time. And then to know that you're going to be dead in seconds. Kenyon, if you don't stay on topic, go ahead and figure it out, baby, because the more you know, the better I get. Do you guys have any questions or concerns? Because that's it for me. I don't have nothing else. And I can't force what's not there. So if anybody have any questions, anything you guys want to add, if you want to come on. Bonnie Rose says, God will let me know when it's time, not the doctors. And that's the thing. But my mom, they couldn't. When they was like, it was nothing else they could do for her medically, we was waiting for a time. They didn't have a time for her. They literally did not give her a time. So how are you guys on your watch time? How are you guys on your subscribers? Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about? Because this is Angie Let's Talk Tuesday. And I just wanted to share that with y'all because that was on my heart. To talk about the situation. What's in you is going to come out. If she lost her job and if she really said it and she's saying that she didn't, then that makes her a liar. But there is consequences. Trust and believe. There is consequences. And I have never, in real life, as far as to my face, been called the N-word. But I have been called the N-word on my lives. I have been called N-word on my lives. I've been on live and was called N-word before. And I just prayed for that person and told them how sorry I was that they had so much hatred in their hearts. Money said, well, get off and come look at me. Y'all, I'm getting anxious. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting all those things. What this watch time? It's taking so long. I'm like, good grief, it didn't even take me that long. I need to move more videos. I have set up my OBS so I can record better. I can't even get OBS to work. I can't even get OBS to work. And Vernon told me to call her, but we be so busy. You say, you know how you say, I'm gonna call, but something else keep coming up, so you never get a chance to call. We're so busy with life in itself. Hey, Chef. What's your take on time and chance happens to us all? What's your take on that, brah? I'm feeling this music. No, I'm not eating no corn pudding. I'm eating a pot pie. Cheddar, cheesy cheddar bacon. Pot pie. You guys, if you guys are not doing anything this evening, today is Tuesday and Vern goes live 5:30. Join her at 5:30. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to find something. Hey. They have some time and chance quotes. Oh, this is a good one. It says the 3 C's of life. We're still talking about time and chance. So I'm just trying to get things to fill up this hour. The 3 C's of life is choices, chances, and changes. Thanks to that Iron Chef shrimp collab, I put the grilled tiger prawns on my menu permanently. Uh-oh. Come through. That's what's up. The 3 C's of life. Choices. Where's the link? What did I miss, y'all? Oh, the link for your channel? You're absolutely right, honey. Yes, 5:30. Hey, I can get you a link, girl. If you guys aren't subscribed to her channel, go over and get her channel. Vern's Junk Closet, guys. She is on her road to 4K. My husband says you'll get there. You'll get there. Hours are long when you're waiting on someone else to supply them. Oh, thank you, baby. He also says, be patient. Be patient, stay consistent, and stay the course. Thank you, honey. Bonnie Rose says, I'm at work while I'm here. sitting here. I am trying to help people with their watch hours. So I've been playing their playlists. Girl, them playlists, some of them is long. I've been playing Tawana Ray's playlist because she needs like 200 and some hours on hers too. Vern, I don't know where you at, but girl, you should have yours today. By the end of this week. Let me see if I can drop some links up in her. Oh, I can't even move this. I better quit. Oh, there it is. Oh. It ain't slap it. Why won't it? BK. There it is. Y'all, it might slow down because shucks. I'm y'all help me learn new stuff. Let me tell y'all something. I thank God for my YouTube journey because time and chance is happening to me. Every time I get in front of y'all, I have a chance to learn something new. Hey, she living. Bonnie Rose, I appreciate you for doing that. Hey, Angie, everyone. I pray all is having a great day. Yes. Oh, you want it? I ain't know you want to come in, girl. Hey. Wait a minute, Vern. This is my first time ever doing this, guys. There it is. I just posted the link, you guys. So if anybody want to come on, they can come through. I think I did it. So I just dropped the link. So if anyone want to come on to my live, you are more than welcome to share your heart about time and chance, your experience. Excuse me, guys. I did it, y'all. I think so. Did you guys see the link? Now I need to expand this. All right, there's the link. Girl, you look like a real radio personality. I love it. Thank you, She Living. To God be the glory. I'm trying to get it together, girl. I want somebody to come across my channel and be like, you know about this girl, Angie in real life, man? Look, let me show you one of her video clips. Let me email her. We're going to fly her out here to Atlanta and have her on our show. I'm prophesying, y'all. Fly her to LA. Let's get her take on a few things. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm prophesying to May. And guess what? The Lord blessed me with all of this. The headphones I already had. Well, he blessed me all with it anyway, but to be able to get up functioning like I am now, I didn't pay for any of it. That's how you know you're on the right path when God starts supplying your needs and it ain't coming out your pocket. And that's when you get easily discouraged. So you guys, the link is below. Oh, matter of fact, let me see. Let me put it up there. That's the link that's on the screen. If any of you guys want to come in. Yes. I'm excited, She Living. How are your subscribers and how's your channel going? Y'all, life is life. So if I don't come to y'all regularly, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. All right. It's almost an hour. Yes, I see it. All right. Vern says she's trying it now. I'm going to be so excited if it works. Edward Smart, I believe that you won a prize on this December. I have stuff I need to get in the mail, guys, and I just haven't. I was thinking about that this morning too. Oh yeah, before I forget. It's going good. I have over 2K. You got me looking into StreamYard, and I'm working on a green screen. Awesome, awesome. StreamYard is free up to 20 hours. So if you do more than 20 hours, you have to I think it's a monthly fee of $25 that's unlimited. Oh, I see you, Vern. Let me see if I can add to stream.
All right, we on. Hey, boo. Can you see me?
I
Okay,
can
I
see
see you,
you. Can
Angie.
you
Can you
see
see
me?
me? Can you hear me? I can.
Yes, I can see you. I can
Hi.
hear you. I
All
can.
right, girl.
Hey,
Let's get
sweetie.
into it. Yes.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Well,
Let's
what's going
go.
on? Let's get it. Let's go.
So, my
Woohoo.
question to you, yes. We're talking about time and
Okay.
chance, and I know you've commented a lot about time and chance. How do you feel about the time and chance as related to your situation with being adopted and looking for your family and that kind of thing? How do you feel about that? I know it's a touchy subject, and I'm believing God that He's
No,
going to open that
I,
door, that they will
I'm
find you.
I am happy to talk to you about that. I don't have a problem with that. So, time and chance with that is because my mom died giving birth to me. I'm super, super happy that someone wanted to adopt me. So that was perfect. Second, I was glad I had a good family because I know some people go through things and their childhood is awful. So the only thing that I do have an issue with is that they didn't tell me till I became an adult. Literally, growing up as a child, never had a clue I was adopted or anything. So
Wow.
I don't know what some people say. I was adopted. I had a bad life. I don't know what that's like because my life was awesome. I
Mm-hmm.
still, me and my dad still have a great relationship to this day. So I don't know. I'm just sad that no one's telling me at this point in life. So that's the time and chance that I'm really
Have a reason
confused.
to,
They just
you
said
don't want to talk about it?
they said you don't need to bother them people. Leave them alone. This is what my dad tells me till this day. My dad is 89. God bless him, but
Oh,
he's a spitfire.
they're afraid. They're they're afraid that they're gonna lose their daughter. That's what it
Never
is.
that.
It's fear,
Never that.
but they don't.
Never that. That could never happen. They're the only parents I know.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow,
So that
gosh,
part
that's a lot. I know
it
you
is.
were saying before in the earlier on, where you were saying that you believe that God allows things to happen in His timing. Do you ever
Yeah.
question God, like was talking to? So if your mom passed, your biological mother passed when she had you, that means you're the youngest.
Right.
You're the youngest. Wow, that's a
Yep.
lot, Vern.
And I'm trying to find them, but I I have nowhere to
Your
start, but
kids and your
I'm that
husband,
road.
what are how
My
kids? What do they say about it?
my kids are sad for me because they were like, "Ma, you don't know where you come from." And, they know I always express that, so they're sad for me. But I don't know. My husband agrees with my dad. He's like, he doesn't know, he doesn't remember, and I'm like, I don't believe that. But what can you do?
Now your mom, where is she? Is your mom
My
still
adopted
living?
mom
Your
is
adopted
deceased.
mother.
No, she's deceased. Mm-hmm.
So it's just you and your dad. Now you have siblings that were adopted with you, or you were the only one?
Nope, I have 2 sisters and a brother. One sister's passed away, but I have a sister and a brother. But they claim they don't know. They were young when I came, but they're only 10 years older than me. So I don't know.
You know a lot at 10, but parents kept stuff for kids too from you.
Right.
So
So
how are
what they
you
say?
making out on?
I'm sorry. What you say?
Go ahead, Vern. You
What
go
they
ahead.
say
We're
is,
listening.
they remember me coming home, and I was so little that I was in a drawer. Back in those days, they kept me in a drawer, a dresser drawer, because I was so little. That was like my crib, basically, for a long time. But I don't know. I feel everybody knows something. In my heart, to be real, I feel everyone knows something, but not telling me. Like I said, good, bad, or indifferent, it doesn't matter right now.
You
What's
still want
done
to
is
know?
done. Just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, time and
Mm-hmm.
chance, it'll happen when it's supposed to. Until then, I have to keep on going.
Wow, you
You
got a
know?
story to tell.
Oh yeah.
Well, me
Oh,
myself, I didn't meet my biological father until I was about 16 years old.
oh wow.
So, I never knew that my brother's father was not my dad. I never knew that because they were the
Wow.
younger ones and
Hmm.
we were so young when my mom met their dad. But I didn't know that he wasn't my biological. We had to go get blood tests. My biological father was saying that I wasn't his. So that's when I found out that he wasn't my dad.
But
My
did he
sister
say
and
it
I have the same
nasty?
biological father.
Mm.
Well, it was child support had to be paid.
Hmm.
So when it came to money, when you single, my mom was on AFDC, she was getting help
Hmm.
from the state. So when you get help from the state, they're going to come after the fight. So in that
Right.
case, he was saying that I wasn't his. And
Mm.
the thing about it is, and his sisters all knew sister and I existed, but his wife didn't. He married and had 3 other children, and they never knew we existed.
Wow.
They never knew that my sister and I existed. His mom and his sisters knew, but they never told his wife. So we were just and how they
Wow.
found out about us. Yes, how they found out because again, time and chance happens to us all. He
Hmm.
was denying me. We had to once we got the lab work back, my sister, shoot, I was 14, 15 better. Was saying I was 99.9% his, and there was an address on the letter. So what my sister did was took and wrote a letter and sent it. My mom and them didn't even know she did it, but we knew between me and her, we were teenagers. She wrote a letter and sent it to the address in the that was on the blood test results. And it wasn't until like years later when his wife and him were getting ready to be legal. So they were moving their apartment. Well, my dad got the letter, but
Oh,
so when they were moving out of their apartment, she found the letter behind the refrigerator. That's how his wife found out that my dad had 2 other children through a
wow.
letter that he had hid behind the refrigerator. They were already getting ready to get separated. So she
So did
called,
he ever
she
claim
took
you?
the letter to his mom. Yeah, he did after he saw me.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
He
No, that's
claimed me after he saw me. only because he thought I was my sister. Now he
Oh.
she was the oldest, but he didn't claim me. So the first time that he had a chance to lay eyes on us, he thought I was my sister. That's
Mm-hmm.
like him to him. So when I was
Wow.
like, no, he broke down crying. And he was like, I knew you. What he said to me. I'm 16 years old. His wife took the letter to his
I know.
mom. And his mother, they in turn called my grandmom, the phone number that was on the letter. How they found out about us, his wife and his 3 children. I mean, he's deceased now, and we try
Wow.
to keep contact with him, over the years. But
Mm-hmm.
I kind of once I realized that his dad wasn't my real father, I wanted to know where he was at. Did he know we existed? I can remember sitting in class daydreaming, like, is he rich?
I
Wondering what
know.
kind of
I
person
know.
he was. As kids,
I do that
wondering what
now.
kind
I
of person
wonder.
that he was. And when I met him, I was disappointed. He was nothing that I imagined. Nothing.
Okay.
He was a bum. He drank bad. Um,
Oh.
Nothing. He was nothing. I mean, nothing that I imagined. And you don't know what led him to being the person that he
Mm-hmm.
was, but eventually I forgave him. I forgave him. There was times where he would try, but I was mad. I was too angry to know
Mm-hmm.
who he was. I know that feeling of wanting to know where you come from, because I'm like, I'm tall. My mom wasn't dark skinned. So that you look different, and it was other parts to you. So you want to know what that is. So I can identify with that to a certain extent. So time
Do
and
you have
chance
other
happened.
siblings?
He wanted to act
Did
crazy.
Did he
I
have other
do.
children? Oh,
I
okay.
do. Mm-hmm. He do. I have one sister and 2 brothers on his side, and they were little when
Oh, wow.
yeah, we even existed. It was like a TV.
Wow. Now you talk to them,
Yeah. Oh, I do. I keep in
but you
contact
talk.
with my brother.
Oh, that's what I want.
I do. We do
I
talk.
want.
We actually, because we were older than them. So in the summertime, their mom would bring them, because they were in DC, and we were grown and had our own places and stuff. So their mom would bring them. We would keep them for 2 or 3 weeks in the summertime and go do all kind of fun things with them. So we built a relationship with our siblings. Absolutely. Yeah, we did. We had fun. Then, but we believe also, and my brother on that side, he believed that my dad had other children.
Wow.
Like my dad took him somewhere to a lady's house, and there were other
Mm.
kids there that he said looked like us. He remember, younger. So
Mm.
we out there, but we just don't know where to start. And
Wow.
he's deceased now, so
Right. Unless we do the
but yeah,
DNA.
so it's a good thing, and I pray, yes, that God opens a door for you, an opportunity for you, that your time, and you're gonna be so
It
happy to
will.
meet them, even no
I
matter
know.
what it is. Just the fact
Yep.
that peace, that closure, that part of wanting to know, is
I said,
because I was
even if they.
disappointed that he wasn't what I thought he was.
Oh, wow. I said, even if they reject me, I'm okay with that. I just want to know something about my mom. I just want to know medical history. That's very, very important for me. And did they know, or were they
Mm-hmm.
told, don't come to see me? I mean, like you said, I think my life is a lifetime movie. Like something happened. I believe seriously in my heart, something happened. What, I don't know, but because I'm not told, I'm thinking everything. I'm thinking I was kidnapped. I'm thinking, did they kill her by
Right,
accident?
right,
I'm thinking, did they black market? No pun
right,
intended. But
right.
back in those days, you never know.
No.
You never know.
Mm-mm.
And see, that's another thing about when you're adopted.
Well,
and you go to look for family. So say I'm looking for my sisters and brothers, they'll think, oh, my dad would never have another kid, or my mom would never have another kid. But you don't know. Where daddy lay his hat is his home. You don't know what your dad was back in the day. So don't just think my dad wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have other siblings. You never know. And that's the part that I'm having a hard time with. Mm-hmm.
And I can even remember when we first met the other three kids, because like I said, it was a girl. I have a sister and two. The girl was the baby, and she would not. She didn't want us to touch our dad. Talk to my dad. He's my daddy. He's.
Ooh.
Though she was only a child, people same mentality. Yep. You know what I'm saying? She's like, don't touch him. This is my day. Like, we would touch him. She would take her hand off of him. She was a child, but some people bring that into adulthood. They thought so highly of their parents, like you said. But nevertheless, I believe God's
good. What about your brother?
For others. Yeah.
What about your brother on your...
What about my brother?
On your mom's side. So his dad, did he still claim you even after this? Or did he just say, no, only my son?
He did.
But you thought he was your dad the whole time, right?
Like,
oh, that was nice.
Yes, I didn't... Exactly. I never knew that he wasn't my dad. I really, truly didn't. I don't know if my sister knew, and I was just naive to the fact. But I never knew. Mommy never told him he wasn't my dad. And it was all... And me and my sister was the oldest, but he was in our life at such a young age, right? To the point where I called him dad. I didn't know he wasn't, and mom didn't tell us anything different because he took care of us,
Aww.
So life has a way of showing things out, So that's why I talk about the hard work and things like that, because eventually, the same thing I was talking about, that news reporter, when she said that I played it over. And you even bring that up is because what's in your heart is going to come out. Just give them a little bit of time. If you're full of hatred, if you're full of jealousy, envy, wrath,
come out.
20 years, 30 years, you might be on your deathbed, but it is going. And that's why I feel like we need to talk to people about their heart. Make sure your heart is right. Make sure your heart is pure. Check yourself every single day. Even with somebody was questioning Kobe was saved, or did he give his life to Christ? Those kind of things. And people, because being asked, but you never know a person has time to do it. Just say, oh, they weren't saved, or that you cannot say that, because chance again, it happens to us all. So some things like that shouldn't even be touched, because you're judging people at this point. You don't know what time he
go. Exactly.
In their seconds. Yeah, when he was going down, you never a very touchy subject, in general. And I just want everybody to have a clear heart. And it's so imperative, and it's so much hatred going on in this world today that who to trust. And
tell me about
doing YouTube, I have grown and I have learned so much. Vern, I'm telling you, I'm grateful for you, because I was to the point where I didn't know who to connect to anymore. I'm like, Lord, I don't even know these people, and they eating me alive, things like that. But at the same time, God knows who he allows in your life.
That's right.
Big Mac, wait a minute, I'm reading some comments. Okay, I feel you breathe sometimes. I have to do that. Can you see comments?
I'm looking on my other computer, so yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Michelle! What?
I know, right? You sound like me.
Yes.
Isn't that so wonderful?
Brianna,
you me last night when she popped in my live.
What?
Yes. Hello.
Girl, she
Said,
ghosting
hello, can I come
somebody.
in? Wait a minute, Big Mac. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay, babe, we're going PC shopping. Chip is taxed. I don't know what he's saying. Go.
Mm.
Okay, Una. I guess Una and Bree are talking. Big Sam is saying that he want to come in. He want to weigh in on. So I'm gonna see if
Big
I
Mac Sam is
can.
in the
Here, we
building.
love you. Yes.
Big Mac Sam is here.
All right, Big Mac Sam wants to come in. He said, "Hey, hey, Una, I love you." Farana says some people probably still dealing with their own guilt or issues. That's why they won't talk about it. You got a point there. You know, you never know
Yeah, but
what
I still
people
need to
are
know.
doing. Yeah,
But I should know.
that's
It's not
right
like I'm
too.
a kid or a child
You
anymore. I'm an
should.
adult. I need to know this. And I love my dad. That's
Right.
the only daddy I know. But I feel that he needs to tell me he's holding. I was trying to get you on the computer too to see.
Does he remember, do you think?
Ah, okay. So he's military. So you mean to tell me you come home and your wife has a baby and you don't ask her where this baby come from? If your husband brought home a baby, all right, perfect example, Kenyan in the military, and he come home and you got a baby. He ain't gonna ask you, girl, where this baby come from? You just gonna sign adoption papers and be like, okay. So he just signed adoption papers and be like, I'm okay with that.
Wouldn't it be if your dad and mom that adopted you were actually related?
Okay, so I did the DNA thing. So my birth mom and my real dad are not related, because sometimes that happens. They're not related. But my adopted mom and my real dad are related. They're sisters and brothers.
Wow.
That part I know. So my cousins
Wait
that
a
I grew up
minute.
knowing.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Okay.
Her. Wait. So you're saying that your dad, your birth father,
right,
and your adopted mother are siblings?
Right. So now my dad that's living now, the dad that's living now is my adopted dad. Okay. So I'm gonna have to separate.
But you're saying
let me separate it.
Your biological
my
father.
biological father and my adopted mother. You got it? They're related.
Yes.
They're brother and sister.
Vern.
Yeah.
If they don't.
Yes. So my adopted mom is really my aunt. Wow. And my real dad, kids, my cousins are my brothers, half brothers and sisters. They my cousins. I grew up knowing them my whole life as my cousins. So when I was told the story, I never believed it. But when I did the DNA a few years ago, one of the brother cousins did a DNA and he came up, and I was like, okay, so now this is going to prove he's my cousin. Oh yeah, he's my half brother. He's my half brother.
Wow.
My cousin. But that's on my father's side. I'm trying to find my mom's side. I have everything I lead to her is like a dead end. Everything is a dead end. From the death certificate, where she lived, the attorneys, the adoption, everything leads to a dead end, or it's crossed out. Crossed out to where it's like.
And they all were.
Two of them, the men were military. I don't know.
Wow.
I told you it's a Lifetime movie, girl. I need
Yes, it is. OMG.
to get some money up and get a private investigator, like for real. Yep.
Wow, you need to contact Oprah or somebody. Like,
I know.
listen, you guys, Oprah, if you are out, we need you to come
Yes,
through for
Oprah.
Vern's Junk
Yes.
Closet. Hit us up. Oprah, we need some help. Can you help? We'll give you 5% of the movie once everything is found out. Wow, that is strange. That is. I'm glad that you're sharing this because this is good stuff. Again,
girl, get your popcorn.
Time and chance happens to us all. I know. Come out. Hey, Shook Up, welcome to the live. Big Mac Sam said that he wanted to come in. Big Mac Sam. So if you want to go to that link and see if you can come in,
I love you, brother.
I will try to do that.
Thank you, brother Kenyon. He said, I will get my answers.
Kenyon says,
because the energy you put out, something good has to come back. Yes, I believe that. Thank you. And I received that.
And we touching and agreeing. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The Bible says, any two touch and agree, it shall be established into them. So we touching and agreeing. It's going to 20 manifestations. It's not going to be 2020. We need 20 time and chance, God. She had the time. She had a chance to work it out, and now we waiting.
And I don't know if you know, but there's been 2 to 3 people on YouTube that have contacted me that think we may be some kind of a relation.
What? Look at YouTube, man. This is a great platform.
Yeah, and they come in our chats all the time. So we're talking behind the scenes, and hopefully if something comes about, then we're going to do a big thing. But yeah, we're talking behind the scenes and getting the names to see. 3 people.
What?
Mm-hmm. Not to say it's going to turn out to anything.
I pray that it comes.
But
right, but it's worth looking into.
That's why I'm so open, and people are like, don't give out your information. Wow. Don't tell. I have to be open. I need to know. I'm looking for something. So I'm trying to find stuff. So I'm open. So I thank all the people that have shared my video.
From that picture?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, right here.
You look exactly like her. You guys
let me put
you guys, if you are able to share, please share the live out. Vern has a video on her channel, which is Vern's Junk Closet, of a short video where she's looking for her mother. So if anyone can help us aid in looking for her family, we know that her mother is deceased, but she has siblings and other people that she get a hold of. So hey, by word of mouth, things travel.
Yes, they
haven't gone and watched her video.
Hi,
go on her channel, watch her video. Hey, July.
So clap to that.
Vern,
clap to that. Yes.
Yes. Bree said out the information you need. I want to see people get what they deserve. Absolutely.
Yes.
Is what Bree says. Teresa says, hi, everyone.
Yes. Thank you for stopping in,
hi,
Teresa.
Everyone. Yes. Kenyon speaking to Just Teresa. Buddy says, I hope you get answers.
Thank you, buddy.
Edward Smart says, I hope you get answers. Oh, we have to hope again. Let's hope, you guys.
Thank you, Bree. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. But Angie is my sister.
Says, look at y'all too. Yes. My computer hell. Well, look
thank you,
at
buddy.
the two beautiful ladies. Absolutely. You guys, I dropped the link. So if anybody else want to come on and want to share a little bit of their story about time and chance, anything that you have experienced, you can
where's Big Max
come through, and I keep telling him to come through, but I don't see him popping up down here. I dropped the link again.
Shook it up. No, I did not grow up with secrets. I had no clue I was adopted as a child. Never felt adopted as a child. I didn't know till I was an adult with my own children, moved out my mom's house, married, and everything. No clue. Not a clue. So now it's different when you're
Bree,
14, 15 and you find out you were adopted. I never knew. Never.
and that's crazy, you know. Like even it, you know, my case is a little bit different from yours, but I still didn't know that he wasn't my dad. I didn't know that he wasn't my
Mm.
father. At the same time, you know, he was better to me than what I found.
Mm.
And
Wow.
no, you grow up
Of course.
wanting to know, and even with that, we look at Black history and Black History Month is coming up next month,
Mhm.
and if you look throughout the history, the fathers have always been away from their families. A
Right.
lot of times
Exactly.
in slavery, um, when if you were a bigger guy, stronger be, they would take you.
What?
And if you had a wife that was young or children that was young, they would separate you.
Shook It Up says he was 60 before he
That,
found out the truth.
oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
Let me look.
Wow.
So what? You adopted? Shook It Up?
Wow. Shook It Up. Maybe he should come up. I know that would be awesome.
No.
And just Teresa said,
Hey,
just Teresa, you just saw another lady. Oh wow.
I just seen another lady who was looking for. Let me see. Seen another lady. I'm looking for her mother. It breaks my heart. We should all know that.
Yes.
It's just even in the culture, it's just so it's bad because we birth the history.
Yep. Yep.
But shook up.
Shook It Up. No
Shook up, are you
need
still
to find
there?
father. I agree with you, Shook It Up. No need to find the father, especially because of the lies I was told. But yeah, I'm looking for my mom's family. Wow, no need to find father.
Right.
Wow. Hey, as told
Hey
by Tina,
Tina,
welcome
welcome
into
to
the
live.
live. Welcome to
Welcome,
Angie in real life.
welcome. It's in real life. Jakinda was on here. I don't know if she got off, but Jakinda was working on my song for me. She called me and she left a message on Facebook Messenger singing my intro.
Wow.
She has a very so I just thank God for people. She's saying hi. If there's anybody else, oh, I thank you. That's the second time we've been called beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Head
you,
up,
as
Bird.
told by Tina. Yes, Shook It Up needs to come up. That would be awesome. Or Teresa, she just said she's
I
seen a
know. I
lady.
would love to hear his story.
Wow. We trying, guys. We trying. That's what we got to do. I guess we're gonna have to just get
I
stream
know it.
yards, and we'll have to do our collab. Like we could collab with just Teresa, with Tina, with Bree, with we got so many wonderful people
Mhm.
that we have met, that we're connected to.
Yeah,
Just
and it's
Teresa says,
always a
just
good here.
yes, friend, it was about a week ago. I'm going to try to find a name. Maybe y'all can help. Oh wow, just Teresa, awesome. Yes, Angie
Oh, Shook
dropped
Up
the link.
says
Mhm.
I did. I can redrop it. Let me redrop it.
You want me to get off Angie and
Bye,
have him come up?
Luna. No, I can bring him with you.
Okay. Okay.
I can mute you so it won't be because you can
Okay.
put up to 6 people on here.
Okay, awesome.
Let me see. I'm going to my husband, you see, Kenya said it's gonna if I come home and it's a baby here.
But Kenyon, seriously. So you come home, your wife has a baby, it's her brother's baby, and you don't know anything. And that's the thing. I'm not mad at my dad. I'm not mad. I love him. I don't understand why he's not telling me. That is the part. Like you said, Angie, I understand. He may think nobody could ever take that from me. He is my daddy. That's the only man that I know that's my daddy. Okay. But I need to know. And he will not tell me. He will not tell me. He will not. So what can I do? You know, he's up in age. God bless his soul, but I can't force him to tell me. But this is why I did that video. I don't know if you were on my page at the time, Angie, a few months ago. People take lies to their grave. People take lies to their grave.
Absolutely. We had a lady, one of my friends, her husband, when she first met him, they were hey, Crockett Way. Hey, host modern chat.
Crockett Way is in the building.
My friend. Right. My friend. Can you and Vern do F5? I don't know. Can we?
Come on, Angie. Come on. Wait. Come on, Angie. There we go. Woo! I think we backwards, right?
Put your hands like this.
Wait. Okay. Now like that. Okay. Woo!
Double high five.
Yeah.
Only
the Crockett Way is in the building. She is new to
welcome,
YouTube.
Crockett Way.
She's doing amazing. Her and her family.
Yes.
She has a husband and children. They are awesome. They're doing amazing.
Yes, honey. You are doing your thing. Like, good grief, she getting learned, honey. She is a product of Vern. She comes to your lives, she listens, and she learns, and she is running.
That is what I said. I said she reminds me of miniature me. You better go,
girl. She is running it. I popped in on her one the other day.
She's doing amazing.
She was running it.
She is doing amazing.
And I love the fact that she was feeding her baby. That just blew me away. That is so that I'm looking for. But it's the reality of what is.
They're Christians.
Love it. Love it.
I didn't know if you knew that, Angie, but they are Christians, and I love that. That is what the world needs. Love.
It was uplifting.
Yes, it was. Crockett Way, you're doing amazing.
Yes, you is, girl, honey. You doing the thing over there. You're going to have that 1K before you know it, you're going to be there.
Like to come in?
Buddy said, yes, y'all come on through if y'all want to talk about time and chance, something you want to discuss, something on your heart. It's Angie Let's Talk Tuesday, so we talk about anything.
Yes. We got Just Teresa in the building. We have Brianna in the building. We got As Told by Tina, the Crockett Way. Buddy, come on. One of y'all come on up.
Brianna says, I was told a lot of things, found out that I have a history of mental illness on my dad's side of the family. And trust me, I was told it was mild, but it was worse than that from what I've heard. And I a little bit with the mental health thing and a little bit about my family history as far as my dad's side is concerned. I was glad. My grandma actually, I don't know if my biological father ever tried to reach out to us, But my mom had us very young. By the time she was 21, she had,
Mm-hmm.
and my grandma moved us from Washington, D.C. to Delaware because she didn't want us raised in the city. That's how we were. But once we got to know my biological side of the family, glad that my grandma took us from that environment because I have two aunties living. And on my dad's dead, his brother is dead, one of his sisters died. So it's only two left, but they live like high drug lives. My uncle was gay, he died of HIV. My one auntie, she was a lesbian. They found her dead in her house. They don't know way. So
Oh my God.
it's my grandma took us away because my mom was young. So just knowing the of what we would have been subject to had, she allowed us to stay there. So I understand that in a sense too. But at the same time, y'all often wonder why didn't my dad try to reach out to us? Did you ever try to find us? I mean, you knew we were in Delaware. You knew, but you never knew where we were or his family. And my aunties, they knew about me. They knew about us.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes people have their reason for shielding things, and I say for Bree, but when you're an adult, it's time to know. And
Yes.
don't let those things haunt you because you are who you are, even if you found out things that were wrong on you're not them people. You're who you are, raised in a loving environment. So it is a lot on that side of the family that I'm glad my grandma shielded us from. But at the same time, I just restarted my channel. I got caught up on YouTube. That is easy to do, Brie.
Well, yep. Well, Brianna, Angie and I are here. We always have been there for you. So now you know better and you can do better.
Exactly. You know better. Absolutely. Life is
Yep.
hard. Sorry. It is hard.
Woo.
It is hard, but at the same time, we have a
Shook it up.
choice.
I felt that. Woo. I felt that shook it up. Life is so hard. Don't get me to crying and preaching at the same time. It is because you don't understand when you go through
It is
stuff,
hard.
it makes you a better person. But you have to go through the hard
Mhm.
things to get to where you struggle makes you a better person. Everybody's going to struggle.
Mhm.
Everybody that has a good life, if they say they never struggled, but guess what? If they were to lose and to everything they had, I bet you it'd be a different story.
Abs-
So life
Absolutely.
is hard.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you
I
guys
mean,
know, I grew up in New York. I grew up right down the block from Jay-Z, literally the projects where Jay-Z lived. And when he say it's a hard knock
wow.
life, let me tell you, that boy is spitting the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Hard knock life is exactly that. Exactly that.
Wow. A lot of us grown once we grow up, we try to make, hey Cheryl, live. Cheryl Freeman is here, guys. Let's welcome her to the
Hello,
live.
Carol.
Two emojis
Welcome.
max in your comment, please, and thanks. Yes, welcome, Cheryl. But a lot of times, we grew up on hard times. So we want better for ourselves. We want better for our children. But even in trying, it's still hard.
It's
Careers, it's still hard. It is still hard.
yes.
Chef says never struggled. Chef, are
Yeah.
you being funny? Because he
I'm on
usually
live.
is. Never
I'm live.
struggled.
I'm on the phone with
New
Cheryl.
Yorker. I know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, my
But that's
babes.
okay
Okay,
anyway.
guys. Let me do it because he said he's tired.
You're welcome,
All right,
Cheryl.
let me
Welcome to
see.
the
My husband
pod.
said,
Yes.
yes. Can you let me show it? Let me go over the rules real quick.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay, he's saying, babe, can you verbalize your rules on the chat? I'm tired of typing. Rules of the chat, guys. If you if you decide to go and connect with someone in the live and just go to their channel, watch their video, leave a comment, do it the right way, add their name, that lets them know that you visited their channel. Emojis limited to 2. If you have to put in numbers or use numbers, please key them. No words like family, I visit you, no I went to seeing you, I knocked on your door. None of those kind of words we want to have in only because a lot of those words are words that YouTube consider as spam words, and we do not want to spam this live. We are working on watch hours. We are on the road to 4K. So we appreciate it, guys. No, not being, not pinpointing anyone. Just want to make sure that our hard work, it will not be in vain.
And those in blue are moderators. They can take that from you, Kenyon.
Yeah. Ian Smith, for those who do not know, husband.
We
Brianna
got
says, I
16 in
currently
the chat.
because
Thank
my
you for
family.
being here.
Oh, I know.
I'm
That's
sorry,
right. I didn't even realize it was that many. What's going on through? I
To the 16 in the chat, thank you. Yes, thank you for being here. If any one of you would like to come up, Angie has the link in the chat. If you click that, you can come up and talk with us about, what is it, Angie? Time and chance.
Time and chance with it. What you think about it, you cut it. You know, a lot of times, when you hear time and chance, those two words together, it's generally at a funeral. What about the time and chance that we have while we are alive? You know, it's always pertaining to when you hear those two words put together. The times that I always heard it was at a funeral. And I've been to so many funerals in my last 6 years that's why them two words resonate to me so deeply. You know, your passion and your purpose, you know, your time and your experiences, you know, it's just a very, you can look at it from different angles. Bree says, I am currently struggling with adulting because I didn't see the end goal I am trying to achieve. I grew up in the hood, myself in the hood, have always wanted to be hood. I don't know. And Bree, we all thought it was cool. I grew up in a drug infested neighborhood. The and the cars and all that. That's why it appealed to your senses. But as you grow older, you learn and you know that's not the way to go. Appealing to
know better, you do
at
better.
that age. Absolutely.
Cheryl,
let me see. The next person.
Go up to Cheryl Freeman.
Cheryl Freeman.
Yeah. At 2 o'clock. If you can see the numbers on the.
I see her amen. And I
right
see
before
her yes. Okay, gotcha. See, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
She says, I know. Let me get it back. She is saying, I know if this thing don't stay up here, I'm sorry. No struggle. I'm not going to lie at all. The struggle gets real sometimes. Absolutely. The struggle does. That's a reality. You know, when we talk about struggling, I'm reminded of the butterfly. You know how the caterpillar goes with this, you know, and all that harshness that we think is harshness, and the struggle of trying to twist and work their way out of that cocoon, and then when they come out, they fly freely. So that is a great example of life because we do struggle. You turn out, yes. Chef says my parents. Let me see. We got Bree. Those chefs. Chef says, my parents. Okay, my parents were the most financially responsible people I have ever met in my life. I am trying to do the same for my family. And see,
Mm-hmm.
African American culture, we
Yeah.
don't have that foundation. We're not taught about credit.
Mm-hmm.
We're not taught
Mm-hmm.
about budgeting. You know, we live by,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that right there alone is awesome to be
Right.
growing up. Because a lot of times we have a late start.
And yes, and to
Vern, something you
go
want to
on
add?
what Chef said exactly on Chef, my family where I grew up, my adopted family that I grew up with, awesome. I'm telling you, I never worried about nothing, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I never knew what poor was until I got
Mm-hmm.
married. Me and my husband moved out on our own. We didn't have a lot and start. That's when I learned. Oh wow, do we feed the kids or do we pay the bills? Do we put gas in the car? Do we pay the rent? Like living in New York, things are not cheap. And when you're on your own, you have to go through some things. Okay. So, and then when he died, I was by myself. I'm like, what do I do now? Like, what? I didn't expect life to
Wow.
turn out like this. I wanted a house with a white picket fence and we were going to live happily ever after. But just
Yes,
because your
fairy
parents
tale.
have just because your parents have, you got to make your own way. God bless the child that got his own. God bless
Mm-hmm.
the child that has his own.
Shook it up.
Took it up still
Cheryl
there.
C. Shook it up. Where you at? Please. I try to click on it to the show on the screen. I always speak the truth to my children and my grandchildren if it hurts me.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to live by.
Yep.
Because
Welcome to the
I
live,
feel like if you
Daniel.
keep seeking higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Danya, Danya, the DIY review queen after the stroke. Hi, everyone. How are you? Sorry, but when they mentioned struggle, I was there. Honey,
Okay.
look. And I can honestly say, you didn't have name brand shoes and name brand clothes, you know what I mean? But we never missed a meal. We was never dirty. People thought we were rich. We wasn't rich. We lived how everybody else lived. So, you know, it just varies.
Mm-hmm.
The mindset, the dragon lady, the Philippines, everyone.
Welcome to the live. Thank you for
Um,
being here.
yes. See that? Let me see. Mistake was made. I never had to struggle and was raised with a silver spoon in my mouth. And that
Mm.
too can also
Yep.
that can hurt us too.
Love you, lady.
And then things get like that, the person is older in age before they even succeed because they realize that they really have to work hard for
Mm-hmm.
what they have until they're upper in age.
Yeah. Yes,
Let
Kenyon,
me
I do
see.
understand that. Yes. I believe that too.
I am Mountain Rain Channel. Oh, you are? You changed your name? She's saying that channel. I remember we prayed grandma. If this is the same one, because she was in ICU. Her mom was very sick, guys. If this is the same
Oh,
one,
wow.
girl, these comments is going so fast, Vern, girl.
You're growing, boo. You're growing.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Praise God. Praise God. Yes. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not rich, but I'm happy.
Yes.
Buddy the Bacon said, girl,
He had a comment too, Angie.
Let me go up. I see.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Y'all have to excuse me because
That's
look,
okay.
this girl
Thank you,
is
Chef,
rocking.
for being here. Have a pleasant day.
What time was his comment?
His comment is right there at 2:08.
I see 204, 205. The Lord is going to bless me well. And I'm going to be rolling with that thing.
All right.
It's like a lag. So whenever I roll it, comment,
You want me to read it?
Vern, you can read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buddy. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to it? Oh, I think Kenyon deleted it. I couldn't
Real
see it.
fast.
When I was young, my mother took rent from me and my brother and my sister. We didn't grow up rich, but we all knew we had to save a buck. It was the best learning lesson I could ever have, and I'm 60 now. All right, buddy.
Wow. And we,
Mhm.
my mom didn't take money from us, but Chef, if you don't get somewhere, talk about age. Yep. It's sitting there right now.
Mhm.
Shook it up, said my
Bonnie
daughter
Rose.
took me. I need you
Oh,
to
wow.
answer my question. If you are Mountain Rain, y'all, my mouse is on the. Let me see.
Welcome to Dragon
Dragon Lady
Lady.
Philippines says, "It's amazing people." Yes. Well, y'all, it's time for me to do my dreaded thing and go up and work. Runs and Angie, I will see you later. Okay, if you're able,
Okay.
Brianna, come to. It's okay, babe. You got a
Yes,
job,
right,
and that's what
Cheryl. That was
counts.
sweet of Shook It Up daughter. Shook It Up's daughter that's nice. You're supposed to help your parents if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, Bonnie Rose was saying it was a lot of them growing up. I think she said 13 brothers and sisters in her family, and her mother and father made the best of what they had. Wow.
And that's what they did, back in the
That's a
day.
lot.
I can't see what you see.
Yeah, I think
Oh, you mean number wise?
that's what the mods are for. They're
Yes,
supposed to
honey.
be saying it.
Okay, guys, my husband, he's not a typer. He has big hands. He said he's tired of saying it. So I'm going to reiterate the rules again. If you have to put in numbers, please type them out. If you're going to visit someone's channel, please come back and put a heart next to their name only. Um, if you're going to use emojis, limit it to 2 only. And we love y'all. And
Mm-hmm.
we are learning to navigate through large crowds. So until we get used to they are coming. Be right back, wrapping things up at work. How to see y'all soon. That is Chef. Um, there is such a
And Buddy.
delay in my.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one. Buddy says, and the one thing we all had to learn is the word no. You want it, go out and work for it, and we did. All right, buddy.
And we did too. We did the exact same thing. I started babysitting when I was probably about 13, 14 years old. I was officially able to get a job at like 16. So whatever I wanted out to and also you value it more.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Cheryl.
Cheryl says, I'm trying to buy a house. I'm trying to buy a house, though, and can't wait. I love my baby to death, but I need my own space. Come on through, honey.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
And Cheryl, come check me later. And I also have a
Amen.
video on home buying. So make sure you check that out.
Awesome. All the help you can get before you step out there.
Yes. Yes.
My mother may have, father may have, but God bless the child that has
That's,
his own.
that's it. Yep.
That is
I bless
what
the child.
mama used to say all the time.
Yep.
Shook up said,
I
you
said,
prayed for me. So this,
well, welcome back.
y'all, I'm puzzled because, yeah.
Oh,
How have
he
you
says
been? Are
what?
you still playing your guitar? Crockett Way says, hey, y'all, take care for my baby. I'm back now and I'm ready. All right, if you guys do not have Crockett Way, please go over and show her some love. She's and she is doing wonderful things over there. For that matter, if there's anyone in here that does not have each other, we can connect. This is not stream, but we do believe in making connection. So if you choose to connect with someone, go over to their channel, watch their video, leave a comment pertaining to the video, and they will get back to you. If you decide to come back to live, please use only a heart beside. If you don't have time to watch the video, put it in watch later. But the thing about watch later is you have to click on a video and kind of get it going and then go to watch later. Because if you go to watch later, it doesn't subscribe you. You subscribe until you actually watch that video. So if you want to go to watch later, make sure you click on the video that you want to watch, let it play maybe a second or whatever, and then click on watch later. So when you go back, it'll show that you're already subscribed. I learned that the hard way. I'm like, I thought I subscribed to this channel, but what I did was I just went to watch later and didn't subscribe. Start that video up.
Yeah.
Learn these YouTube streaks, y'all, and that's so important.
We all learn something.
Yeah. What networking?
Yeah.
I was 13 years taxi dispatcher before I went to school in the morning. Right. Can you believe that? Wow.
Yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it. I can believe it. It's hard work.
Okay, the next one, it says, okay, good to know host. I will drop the link if anybody else want to come on and at least talk about what they've experienced, time and chance. If you have any word that you've experienced that help your channel grow, anything that will help each other, that's what we're here for. And now is the time, and I'm giving you a chance.
Yes, come on up, you guys.
You guys, 2 hours working.
That's right.
So you guys, it's just good to connect. My husband, I say, Vern, if I can stay on them lives like she 4 hours. Shoot, when we do 18 wheels and turning, I'm about to sleep. Yeah, that it is. So you guys, grateful you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate hearing your story. Pray for all of those that is on this, that are expecting something, that are believing in God. And no matter how big or small, just know it happens to us. Be patient. But even with that time that we are waiting, let's be diligent. The same thing, I keep referring to to get mine working. We have to grow have to put the work in to get to that level. And the same thing is in life. I mentioned earlier that time and chance happens to us all, in our faith, in our family, in our careers, our physical health, our finances. To acknowledge help in this area, and so high strong, like you can't ask for help. Because I know sometimes people are so prideful, that they won't ask. Like Vern shares her story freely.
Yes.
Not afraid to ask for help. They used to say a closed mouth. So if it's something that we can do and that we can help you in any kind of way, don't too lowly to not connect. Hit Vern up. You can hit me up. Vern is on Instagram, and we're here for each other. We pray for each other, and I think some connections because you don't get this all the time, and you have to go through trial and error. Vern and I had to go through something before we found this kind of connection.
Yes.
So we're gonna go through different things
Mm-hmm.
in life that makes us better. It really, really
Welcome to
does.
the
It
live,
has
Rissa
us. Risa, hi Reese. Let me see. Y'all popping in quick at the same time. Shook it up.
Yeah.
Risa says hi, buddy. Vern says welcome to the live, Risa.
I
Tina,
think
I don't know
Crockett
what
Way
that
said
is,
she wanted to
girl.
come up.
Yeah, emojis. All right, Crockett Way. Let me drop a link now. I've ever had 3
Yeah,
people
I
on
think she
here,
just
and
doesn't have an
again,
avatar.
this. Oh, she does.
23 thumbs up and 12 watching. All right.
That's what's up. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Crockett
That's so
Way.
Mm-hmm. Check it up. Cheryl Freeman.
There you go,
Buddy.
sweetie.
They're all here. Awesome.
So, Chance Crockett Way. I dropped the link. Again, you guys, Crockett Way she is a YouTuber. She's growing her channel. She does a lot of things. What I learned from her channel, what drove me to her channel, guys, was the fact that she had made this, what's it called? Midwife's brew or something to make her go in labor early with her last baby. I'm like, what? Let me see what she cocking up over there. So just by watching that and her explanation, her presentation was everything. Frank G says, hi, everybody. Hey, Frank G.
Hi, Frank.
So her presentation, she's in front of this camera like she's been doing it forever.
Yes, she's very comfortable.
Yes, she is. Let me see. Yes, she is. All right, it says add to the stream.
Hello, 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 family.
Hello. How are you?
Hey,
I'm doing great.
Way. Welcome live. How are you?
I am doing excellent. Thank you so much
you
for
as
having me.
well. I'm so glad that you took it. Absolutely. We are growing here. We are working together. Can you all hear Crockett's Way pretty decent? Can you all, if you guys can hear, give a thumb up to make sure there's no echo and all that kind of stuff. Vern, are you still there?
I'm here. Just quiet. I'm here.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Oh, she said, as told by Tina, says, oh, you are the come through. Okay, the Crockett Way. Today's title.
Power.
You see that? And where's yours, Vern? You got one back there somewhere.
Right I'm right here. This girl can. Let me see. Where we at? This girl can. Yes. We gotta all get one.
We got. Shook It Up says, I'm in here to thank you for the hospital. I'm sitting here because of prayers. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Crockett Way. Shook Up, that's what we're here for. We're here to pray for one another as much as we can. If you guys think about prayer is you don't have to tell us your story. You don't have to tell us your situation. We'll just go in prayer. And as we begin to pray, God shows us and gives us the exact words to pray. at that time. Crockett Way, I thank you for your time. Time is so valuable. It's one thing that you can never get back. So it means a lot that you decide to spend some with Angie in real life in Vern's junk closet. So the topic is time and chance happens to us. Chance happens to us all. And a lot of times when we hear those two words together, it's always at a funeral. So we're not dying, we're not dead, we are living. And my mantra is live. My thing is when you see together on the life side, not the death side, what does that mean to you, or what have you experienced with time and chance?
Oh, wow. That's a loaded question right there. Um, I would have to say, I would speak about it as far as not so much as death, but a chance to actually tell those that you love them, who truly mean a great deal to you, because you never know when they'll leave. And I'm not just talking about leaving the world through death, but we have a lot of family members who are locked up in prison, and we can't show them the love that we would show them if they were here otherwise. So you want to definitely always take the opportunity to tell those people who you don't usually tell on a daily basis that you love them and you care for them and that you're here for them, because there's a lot of strong people out there who don't hear that from other people because they're so busy showing love and giving love to other people. So if we all band together and show love to everybody, that'll ensure that everyone gets the love and hears the love from you. So hopefully that kind of answers the question a little bit. I'm just a strong proponent of letting others know that you truly care about them through your words and also through your actions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's good. That's good. That is 100% good. Like you said, not just talking about death, but it's life, living. And sometimes in life, we do overlook other people, not on purpose. We just get the life's happy. You have a wife, you have children, you have a husband, you have work, you have things that we are trying to do in life, and to overlook someone. And even system, I used to work in the prison, and I have a family member that frequents the place on a regular basis. But when you love someone and you share that love with them, sometimes receiving it, but don't stop giving it. If they have a hard
Yes,
time receiving it, still hug them, still, pray for, it gives us a peace of mind that we command us to do, which is to love
amen,
our neighbor as ourselves. And neighbors are just like, it's just not your next door neighbor, is your sister and your co-workers. I mean, you are your own neighbor. You
yes,
have to love yourself as well.
absolutely.
Let me see. People are saying let me need some comments here. They told Mountain Rain they were sorry I wasn't going to make it, but I am with you girls today. Mountain Rain's mother. Just to give you guys a little bit of history about what she's saying. When I first Mountain Rain's mother, she was in ICU. She had blood clots in her lungs. Like, she had a whole lot of stuff going on at the time. And they were saying that her mom wasn't going to make it. And honey, we banned, not just,
Wow.
it was a few other of us that were on there and for her mom, y'all. And look at that. I mean, we
Amen. Yes.
interceded.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people that never lay eyes on each other. I've never laid eyes on her or her mother. Some of the ladies,
Praise.
we don't even know, we touched and agreed that God would heal her body. And
Yeah.
look, when the doctors were saying,
Mm, come on now.
when the doctors were saying,
Mountain Rain.
just a little bit of her.
Mm, mm.
I'm sorry. Mountain Rain. Is your mother Mountain
Go
Mama?
ahead, Vern.
I was out asking Mountain Rain. Is her mother Mountain Mama? Does she have a YouTube page called Mountain Mama?
I'm not even sure if her mom had a page,
Okay.
but that was another thing too. Time and chance happened to us all. She had, because she came into our lives, and a chance to pray for her mother. and God did just what He always so amazing, and that's why I'm grateful for so many connections.
Yes.
Way, I love your channel. You are this YouTube doing it for years.
Thank
So I
you.
guess my next question for you would be: Cheryl said, "God, absolutely,
Yeah.
he definitely
Yeah.
what said." Also talking
And
about
just to say this the Crockett's way.
passion.
Mm-hmm. Crockett's Way just
Here,
started
Vern.
December 19th, if I'm right. Is
Yep.
that true?
December 10th of
You
2019.
are doing absolutely amazing.
God is good. That's all I can say about that.
I
You're
think
more
she
than
has over
halfway
500.
there. Yes.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at I think 753 now as of right now.
Woo! You doing it, girl.
Come through. If you guys are not if you guys are not connected with the Crockett Way, my Carter E, get there and show her some love. She has a big heart personality on the screen. Um, Even though she's fairly new to
Thank
the
you.
scene, she act like she's been doing it forever. Someone asked Earth Trust TV said, "What is the
Yep.
topic?" The topic is
I'm
time and
putting it
chance
here.
and passion to purpose. Um, do you think I have a passion to talk and to help people? So that passion that I is part of my purpose. What made you start YouTube? Do you feel as though you started because you want to make extra money? Help is your passion behind starting the YouTube?
Okay, thank you so much for asking that question. Before I answer that question, I just want to tell everyone in the chat that if you do connect with me, please rest assured that I will get back with you after this live. So definitely look out for that. And to answer your question, host, the thing that got me started on YouTube was I have a 5-month-old baby. And I remember being home, being pregnant, and watching a ton of YouTube videos. And to be quite frank with you, I was inspired. I was inspired by those young ladies, putting their lifestyles out there for others to see. I love the fact that I can go to YouTube and find any subject that I was looking for and find something on it. Like, for instance, I needed to know how to work my new computer. And I went to YouTube and it helped me. And the instructions were right there in the box, but I never read them. So I just was inspired by people, their ability to just get on the screen and just show their lives. So I said to myself, if they can do it, I can do it. And that was number one. Number two, as you heard me say, I have a 5-month-old daughter. I want to get to that point monetarily where I can stay home with my baby girl. I'm not working right now. My husband's working. He's the only one working in the family now. And I just wanted to do something with my time and also set myself up for the future so that I can stay home with my first baby girl. Because listen, I don't know if y'all are anything like me, but I don't like to work. I go because I have to, but I would rather be home doing what I love. And three, when I started doing the YouTube and started
Girl.
getting responses from other people,
Mm.
I realized that I was actually impacting people's lives. And first of all, I'm a nurse by trade, so I actually show love to people anyway through the
Mm-hmm.
healthcare system. But to actually get on and allow people to come together and make new family members and just show love is like that's my thing. So I was like, wow, this is truly amazing. So yeah, that's why.
And you have a beautiful, beautiful family. You do.
Thank you so much, Vern. I thank you so
Yes, you
much. And
do.
some of you don't
Absolutely.
know this, host. I hope you don't mind me saying, Vern's junk closet was actually the one who gave me the tips and tricks that not so much as tricks, but the tips that I needed to go live for the very first time. I went live for the very first time almost 2 weeks ago. And it was Vern who actually told me, look, this is what you need to do. And I followed her steps, and I'm so glad I did because it has really shown that those tips were very, very helpful. Thank you so much, Vern. I
Oh,
love you.
you're so welcome. I am that kind of person that like to give, and I give through God because it's not me. Don't make me cry. It's not me. It's God. I
Amen.
don't claim anything. It's all to His glory. So whoever I can help and I share out to, I do it with love. I really do.
Yes, yes. Well, you did it with me, and I appreciate you very much.
Well,
Absolutely. I don't mind you sharing it because, honey, look, I'm glad I connected with Vern.
Yes.
Someone was asking me, like, your chat has so many rules. Your chat has, and I'm like, well, I've learned from other YouTubers how to run my chat.
Yes.
If you, when you're given a platform like we are given, you rules, and everybody can run their chat however they choose to. I
Absolutely.
didn't really know what to do during a live, so I didn't know what was spam words. I didn't know what was spam words, what was not. But from Vern's off other people's experience, people have got shut down because this. I got shut down because that.
Right.
So the information that she
Exactly.
gives is not a guess who said who shot John. It's because someone's confided and they have experience. I'm grateful for her because she pushed my 1K. Do you hear me when I say
Yes.
she
Ooh,
pushed for my
listen to that.
1K? On her channel every week,
Wow.
she was calling me out. She pushed for
Yes.
my 1K. And my
I
husband
love
jumped right
it.
in there, and he loves her and I love her and I thank God for her. Tina says, y'all just got me over here crying because of
mm-hmm.
me, because of that is
Amen.
why you guys.
Oh,
Amen, amen, amen. Earth Trust TV says she is the best. God is
Thanks,
all.
Chris.
She's Cheryl says, let me get this link here. I love it. I love it. Y'all, I love it. I do. I really do. I'm learning from other YouTubers. I'm learning as I go. God is working through you at Vern. He works through people. Absolutely. God needs
Yeah,
people.
wow.
Jesus needs people. I always refer back to people. I don't need anybody. Oh, I'm good by myself. All I need me. When this existence with God speaking those things. When he realized that he needed a human on earth, when he realized he needed some help, he brought about Adam. Adam brought about Eve, and then came Jesus. So we need each other in order
Yeah.
for each level of our. We need somebody. It says many members but one body. The job of the thumb can't do the job of a pinky, but don't discredit the thumb. The job of the feet can't do the job of the hand, but don't discredit the hand. So we all need somebody, and it's so crucial that we understand that we need people, we need each other.
yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, the Crockett Way wanted to say
Let me
something.
see.
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you. Absolutely. Everything you say is true.
At one and
Tina said,
365, welcome to the live.
Hey, welcome to the live. I was had a bad day at work. I was being disappointed by my peers, and I just needed to cry. Well, honey, it's okay to cry. Is honey, tears are so purifying.
Yes, they are.
Welcome to the live, Bonnie Rose.
Tina, just beautiful. Earthress T. True. She's agreed to Edwana is speaking to Frank G. This is just so amazing time that I have actually gone on streams with like full. So it's for me in the beginning, but I had no really idea I was doing. I said I'm gonna try that and see what I can get out of it. And here we are, 2 hours and 24 minutes later, and we still rocking it,
Yes.
y'all. And this thing, it was
Yeah.
a little rocky in the beginning. Who knows what people need? Vern, I never really asked you why you started YouTube. Start YouTube.
Okay, so 2 reasons. Of course, to find my family. I said maybe if I put that out there, somebody would see it. And then the second, I got a big mouth. I got a lot to say. There's a lot in this little brain here. So I don't I want people to, it is, the name of my channel is Burns Junk Closet for a reason. So I have a lot of clothes and all like that. But junk, just in general, think of junk. Junk is a gamut of everything. And that's what I am. I have so much information, you know, Angie, with human resources, with people being fired from their jobs illegally. Then I talk about buying a home. I talk about getting your credit right. Couponing. Come on. I have so much information. Being blessed, how to pray, how to manifest, how to be grateful for what you have. And stop worrying about, oh, this person beat me to 4K. Oh, this person beat me to 1K. Perfect example, Crockett Way. She's only been on 8 weeks. How did she get up there? If you do the work, you'll get there too. So stop worrying about how she got there. Did you do what she did to get there? Stop being jealous and petty and backbiting and worrying about what that person is doing.
Absolutely.
Because you don't know.
Exactly.
How many nights I had to stay up and go on live? How many
preaching? Yes.
If you know, my lives are not 2 and 3 hours. My lives are 5 hours long.
Woo, you preaching?
5 long. She be killing them things. I'm trying to get like her.
Okay. When I get up, I be sore sometimes, but you don't understand what I have to go through to get to that. So don't be jealous of people. Just be happy for everyone. And you know, I say spread love all the time, because you can say a kind word to one person. That one person could be going through getting ready to kill themselves. And you could just say, how's your day? Oh, what's going on today? You know, sit here and talk with me. And that could make somebody change their whole outlook on life.
Absolutely.
The tongue is a thing where you can use it for good, or you can use it for bad.
Yes.
I choose to use it for good. That's just me.
Yes.
But as you know, through YouTube, this is a public community. And when you go to someone's channel, don't go in there not following the rules. Oh, I'm going live in 2 hours. Oh, I'm going live next. Don't do that. Ask the host.
It's very disrespectful.
Be polite. If you go in someone's chat and you see them arguing, back out, because you don't want your name in that. Because we're not here for bad. We're here for good. And to me, good always outshines the bad.
Yeah.
So I try to keep positive. Anyone come to my channel, they know I'm all about positivity, good energy, no drama. And that's what I want to be out there. And I thank God, because everybody that sees me says that. And I'm like, thank you, Lord, because it sure wasn't me. So let's get it. Let's go. You know.
Burn, I love it when you say that, girl. I love it when you say that.
My nephew picked that. He gonna say that again. Let's get it. We was in a car and I had her on my phone and her live, so all the kids could hear. He was like, "When's she gonna say that again?"
Everybody, and I thank God, because it sure wasn't me.
Let me see. Cheryl says, I love Vern's lives, and I know they can be. I'm still dreading doing my first live. Cheryl, girl, get in your chair and get in front of that camera. Snack, a cup of tea, a coffee, or something. Girl, it's so crazy, because I sit down. Yeah, I sit down with an agenda, but beyond what I plan to say. So it gets a little bit easier once you do it. Just do it like Nike. Just get on there, girl.
And another thing, if you're scared to go live, that's what I was gonna say. If you're scared to go live, tell us when you're going live. We'll be there to support you. We'll be in your chat to cheer you on. You can ask the Crockaway. I'm there. I'm all the way there. I am there for you.
Yes, she is, most definitely. And another thing I would suggest too, host, and I suggested it before on my live. Oh, sorry. I've suggested that if you're afraid to go live for the very first time, go through StreamYard and add trustworthy panelists to help you. I mean, you can say a couple of words, and if you're afraid, and then just jump right on in. You know, the help is there. Don't be afraid. You just got to do it, because we got watch hours to get, guys.
And they are not easy. And I'm not saying content is great, but I also recommend too when you out there, do your lives, but put your content out too. At least try to do one video a week if you can, because what I have noticed, people that hit their 1K before me, they don't have any content. So you have 1,000 plus subscribers, but they have nothing to watch. So
Right,
how
right.
are you if you have a 1,100, 1,200 subscribers with nothing to watch? What are they
Yep,
watching?
that's right.
So if you
Exactly.
at least try to put one video out a week, if you can do one, and then do your lives too, because people if you do a good job or not, people and check you out. So if you got 15,000 subscribers and you don't have content, what are they going back to see? So kind of
Right.
keep that in mind too. That's a good at least try to do, And I
Yeah.
noticed too a lot of channels, just in my YouTube up and running. I've noticed that a lot of people don't have original content. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of things that they do is based off somebody else. And if you're not who you are, people will pick up on it. True to you, if
Yeah.
you're not really way, if you're not really Vern's Junk Closet, if you're not really Angie in real life, you're just showing me this face because you want my subscription to get you to 1K. But then
Right.
once you get there, you have nothing to offer me.
Right.
So
That's a very
work
good
on
point.
originality, and there's nothing wrong with hopping on trending things.
Mm-hmm. And
If somebody else want to elaborate.
why this is one reason why it's just me. I did not go live on Sunday. I did not do a video on Sunday. God rest his soul to Kobe Bryant. I mean, I didn't really know him. I know him through my husband. I knew he was a basketball. I knew his name, but I didn't know him to be, in my opinion, to be doing a live and talking about it. But I did see a lot of people doing that. Now, in my opinion, I don't think a lot of people should have did it just that way, just to get views. To me, that's not right.
Right. Yep. I agree
If
with you,
you
Vern.
know, it's not right. Like I was in your live when it happened, Crockett Way,
Yeah.
and the young
Isn't
lady
that
said, and
something?
I'm like, what? I said, let me
Yeah.
go look. And I swear, right after I got out your live, it was like eight,
A
no lie,
plethora.
8 to 9
Yep.
people
I
on,
believe it.
everybody doing. I'm like, you don't do
I
that to
believe
get
it.
views.
Yes,
You don't
exactly.
do that.
Yep. 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 I agree with
I
you.
think,
I noticed the
and
same
that's
thing,
the
Vern.
thing,
I really
I
did.
start, and I think at the time that it was happening, me and my husband was getting ready to get on the truck, and I kept saying, babe, they saying Kobe died, but you don't, people be telling those lies on a regular basis. I
Right.
myself, I end up going live once. I wasn't going to talk about the situation, but what got me is the fact when they kept saying that his daughter was on there. Please don't let that be true. And then when I
Right.
opened my phone and I saw that his daughter, it brought back so many emotions with the last my mom, my auntie, my grandma, my granddaddy, my dad, my friend. Like it just brought emotions over me. And I felt like I need to tell people that life is too short.
Yes.
I didn't feel like I didn't know Kobe enough to talk about him like that. My husband grew up on him. Yes, I did like basketball, but it was his situation that shed light on the fact that we just don't know.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
You just do not know when you is up. And it just I thought about his wife. I think about my dad not having my mom and not just I was pleading. I was crying on that live and everything, but it was sharing my heart with people.
Right.
Will you have that time? Time and chance happens to us all, and we'll never know what happened.
Yep. You're right.
But it was a touchy subject, and people was jumping on it. I was seeing 5-minute videos, 3-minute videos, all kinds of things that nobody even talked about sports before that. You not a sports channel.
But Angie, you and I always talk about praying and talking to God and doing the right thing. Our stream is different. I'm talking about people that have never did that before. You know what I'm saying? That right there to me, I just felt uneasy with it.
Hmm. That's understandable.
I saw a lot of it. I saw a lot of it. And that's the key thing, being true to yourself over and all, time and chance has happened to us all. God has given us this platform for free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all, we don't pay for this.
Nope.
All
Not a
this a
dime.
little bit money in is maybe our equipment that we want to use as we grow. I have stuff now, but God, I ain't paid for this, y'all. I was
Ooh.
blessed. These
Wow.
headphones, my little setup. I was blessed with this stuff. Now my
Wow.
microphone I did
Praise
purchase,
God.
but all my videos, the majority of the videos were done on my phone. And
Mhm.
even though I just hit my 1K, I have over 500 videos, including lives, y'all.
Wow.
So
Congratulations.
when
Oh,
you put
Cheryl
your heart
Freeman
and
said.
your soul and your mind and your spirit in it, wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
Vern, you caught something that I made.
No, I'm sorry, my camera. Cheryl Freeman said she'll let us know when she goes live. I was reading the chat.
Awesome. I
Awesome,
think I
because we'll
already
be
have my
right
bell on,
there.
Cheryl. I
Mm-hmm.
can.
Yes.
The Ace
And I
Deuce
think
family,
as
welcome
told
to
by
the
Tina,
live.
she was, hey, Ace Dudes, welcome. And see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking and carrying on, and Vern got my back,
Yeah.
grabbing people, speaking to them, making them feel welcome, because we don't want to leave anybody out. But when you're hosting a good to have good mods. When you're hosting, you can't catch everything. And you want to have people that's connecting with interest in mind. But honey, God will
Yeah.
bless you with everything, whatever you need. Start right where you at.
Amen.
As told by Tina, was so scared to go live. And we talked her and going live. And when she told us Saturday at 3, we all
Yes, we were
she's
there,
like, I
helped
didn't know
out.
what to say and all that, but we was there. She let us know. And she did
Yeah.
a great,
Amazing.
she did
She
a
did
very
amazing.
she did. Cheryl said life is short. You never know when someone won't be there to cherish your loved one here.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Cheryl. That is so true. Tomorrow is not
Angie,
promised. The Ace Deuce
I'm gonna get
family,
off.
how yeah,
I'm
see
gonna get
for
off and see if someone else
yours
wants
at
to come
5:30.
on. No, my phone is getting ready to die.
Okay.
But see if someone else wants to come up.
If
Come on,
anybody
y'all.
else
Come
want to come
on up.
on,
Okay.
I will drop the link. Y'all come
I'm
on
gonna see how
through.
I get out of
I'm
this.
dropping something you want to say here. And I know that Vern has
Firecrackers
to get
Ray,
ready
thank
for
you for
her chat
stopping
at,
in.
You are so welcome, Burns. Love you, love you, love
I'm
you.
gonna still be in the chat, Angie.
okay, thank you.
All right.
She
Yep. All right, guys.
has to get ready for her. Let me see. Remove from screen. See, I'm learning, y'all. Y'all helping me learn.
I think we're all learning, Angie, as we go. Can you hear me, Angie?
Rockets away. Crockett Way, are you still there? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What's up, guys? I am back. Give me thumbs up if you can hear me. Prissy P. Hey, welcome to the live. You guys, we have been graced by Prissy P. Let me put her comment up there. Take your time, Angie. Thank you, Bonnie Rose. You guys are so awesome for being so patient with me. Give me a thumb. Okay, Cheryl, welcome back. You guys can hear me. Then I know that I'm in here. Yay, guys, I got it back. Prissy P, since you are in my live, would you mind joining us to give us your take on how do you feel about time and chance happens to us all? Vern, I don't know what happened, baby, but I got her. I don't have patience. Y'all teaching me. Is there anyone else that wants to come on and talk about okay, I got my sound back and everything. Girl. Yes, we're back. Crockett Way, we're back. It's okay, it happens. You guys, I appreciate you guys so much. We were talking about again. Wow, Cheryl. Take your time. It sounds like I'm off. Can I get on through the computer? You mean, can you come on my live through the computer? Yes. You sure can. Just log on to your computer to the live on your cell phone and hit that link. Bad echo. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Frank GTV. I love you, Frank G. I'm going to get your book in the mail. We were talking about time and chance happen to us all. Cheryl says she has patience. Girl, I don't have it. Well, I'm learning it. Dealing with YouTube and learning my equipment and stuff. I had to learn patience. She says they are all grown now. My oldest girl is 33 years old, and my twins, which are my youngest, are 25 now. Girl, I want some twins. Let me have some twins. I want some twins. Honey, you hear that? Cheryl got twins, and I want some. I'm so proud of you, babe. You are working that PC, LOL. Honey, I am learning. Cheryl says I have 6 grandkids. So you guys, time and chance happens to us all. I've been on this live for 2 hours and 47 minutes. I'm going to go until it make us 3 o'clock. And then I'm going to shut down, y'all. I'm trying to grow up like Vern. I done got dry mouth. Husband, can you bring me something to drink, please? I drank all my tea. But I thank you guys so much. I'm going to drop the link. If anybody else want to come on and share their story. They grown, Cheryl. I want little baby twins like 8 months old. They fun when they like 8 and 9 months old. They can sit up. They can crawl. I have a 3-year-old daughter and a 24-year-old son. You guys, I've never been pregnant, never had a child before in my life, but I have been blessed with 2 lovely sons through my husband. One who was 27, I raised him, and the other who was 19 is with his mother. I have enjoyed being here at Angie. As always, it's been a pleasure. Oh, thank you. I thank you guys for your support because, like I always say, you guys, time is something you can never get back. So the fact that you guys are over here hanging out with me is awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so grateful. This is my husband. It's what my husband said, but he can't keep his hands off me. But I accept God's will. If this is desire that him and I have children, I'm 41, then it'll happen no matter how old that I am. And he'll see me through it. He'll see us through it. But all in all, to start wrapping up this, I'm so glad you guys hung in with me. I seen that we had Prissy P on here. Prissy P, I thank you for your time. It means a lot to have you come see about little old May. I love Vern. I thank Vern so much. I've learned a lot through Vern. I remember when I first went on, I had went on her lives before, and I was like, gosh, Lee, I said, she's helping people, and like she's stopping in the middle of her lives to help people. I'm like, gosh, she got some patience. I'm like, she got a lot of patience to be able to do that. So then I think I went back to another one of her lives. Thank you, Crockett Way, for being on my channel. I appreciate you. And I remember when I went on her live and I wanted her to At King, and you're a comedian, LOL. I wanted her to check my about section. She went to my about section and she was like, one thing about Vern is you have to be able to take what she tells you. If you can't handle constructive criticism and things like that, then Vern's channel is not a channel for you. But if you want to grow and it's okay to be corrected and told how to do things the right way, then Vern's junk closet is the closet you want to be in. That's one closet you want to hang out in. And I had asked her to look at my about section, and she looked at my about section right in the middle of her live stream, read it and all that, and told me exactly what it is that I needed to change. So I don't think I did it right then, but maybe a couple of days later or whatever, I went back, I changed it. There are some more things that I need to add to it, because she straight off the bat looked at it and was like, well, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you like. She just started telling me, if I was to come to see about your channel, this is nothing appealing. I think I just put a few sentences or something that was on there, but you want people to know who you are. And in your about section, it should say what you're about, and that's what she helped me do. So I feel like where people help me increase, I need to help them too. I may not be able to hit every single live, but I will come and spend, like, I might can't hang out with you the whole time that you're on there. But just know, if I don't hang out on your live the whole time you're there, that means I don't have the time. And when you get Angie in real life, you get a double deal. You get me and you get my husband. And Vern loves my husband and he loves her. Most people who we are connected to, they know he's my husband because he follows me. He's my support system. If I say go subscribe to a channel, he goes subscribe to that channel. I say run so-and-so playlist, he runs that playlist for me. So I'm grateful for my husband. And like I said, when you get Angie in real life, you get double. At Vern made me feel so comfortable from the very first time I went into her live. And I've learned a lot from her and still learning. Absolutely, Cheryl. You know what one of my other mantras is? I learned today, for those who are just coming on here, what a mantra is. A mantra is a slogan, a word, a phrase, a statement that you go by that helps you when you're feeling down, or something that you live by. And one of my mantras, now that I know what the word is, one of my mantras is, I am forever a student. When you get to that point in your life where you can't be taught anything, then you might well just sit on the earth and be lonely by yourself. Because life teaches us lots of lessons, guys, and we will never outgrow. I call it life university. You will never outgrow life, because there's something that we can learn all the time. I love you both. Oh, I love both of you at Angie. Oh, thank you, guys. And you never can outgrow life. Life constantly teaches us everything all the time. I'll say motherhood, because each time you have a baby, each time you get pregnant, no, I've never been pregnant, but I am a mother. I've raised children. But at the same time, you can't teach each child the same way. Each child's not going to grasp things the same way. They're not going to do that. Why? Because they're different individuals. So I have to learn how to teach this child. I have to learn how to teach this child. So if you are stuck trying to raise your first child the same way you, Angie, in real life, you truly are a beautiful individual. Oh, thank you. If you are constantly, trying to inflict how you raise this child and what you did with this child on your second child, it's not going to work. You have to learn how to deal with that person. We are all different people. We are all different individuals, and you cannot, you do not know everything. When I first came into your live at Angie, I'm not going to lie, you scared me. I was like, dang, she doesn't like me too much. But now I feel the love. What you mean, Cheryl? I can come across very aggressive. I can. MC, aren't you glad you didn't judge the book by its cover? Mm-mm-mm. And that is so true. Angie, in real life, you are a beautiful person. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I had to grow into this person that you see today. I really, truly did. And I'm still growing. And like I was saying, guys, don't think you know everything. Even if you have a degree, that's just what it is. It's a degree of knowledge. Guys, look, I was on this live yesterday. It's called Inspirational Jam. And it comes on for the next 5 days, every day for this week at 12 o'clock. I didn't go on it today because I had to work on watch hours and I need to get here. I need to get here with you guys to work on watch hours. But the lady said something very profound to me. And her name was Susie. If you guys get a chance, look her up. What was her name? Susie Carter. Her name is Susie Carter. She's a business coach. All right, chef. You know what she said? She said, I have a PhD. And when she said she had a PhD, I'm like, PhD? Okay, this one pretty smart. And guess what her PhD is? Public high school diploma. PhD. Her public high school diploma. And guys, when she said that, and to look at her background and her history, how she built businesses and all of that, it doesn't take a lot, but it takes a lot. Just because you don't have a degree or you're not educated to the point where some people that you're running with, it's okay. Take a class, read a book. You just look and sound so serious. You are aggressive sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. I know I'm just passionate. I am, girl. I'm happy that I kept coming to your live streams. I'm happy you did too, Cheryl. Whatever. My husband says my mantra is, I'm happy you kept coming too. And when I really get to go on you, like my forehead get all wrinkled, like when I really get in the zone. I didn't either. That's cool. I've never heard either. She said she had a PhD, her public high school diploma. But she said that because she's so successful and it didn't require her to have a degree to be a multi-millionaire, multi-million functioning company. It taught her learning and being connected with like-minded people that help her to grow to who she is today. Frank D said, LOL, my husband's showing off. Look what he said. Babe, your mantra is, my husband is always right. Yes, it is, honey. You're always right. Kisses. But you guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I am learning how to work this thing. It was fun. Thank you to those in chat for being here. Yes, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And if anyone, this is the last call to tell it all. If there's anyone that would like to link up on here before I end this live, just to share their experience with time and chance, or just to share anything, because it's Angie Let's Talk Tuesday, and we have been on here 3 hours. I will drop the link if someone wants to come on. If not, guys, you guys are just too cute at Angie. Who? Me and Ver? Who too cute? Me and Ver? Or me and my husband? He a mess, y'all. Cheryl, you and your husband. I knew this what you mean. I just wanted him to say something. She says, you're doing a wonderful job working the equipment. You go, girl. You go, girl. Show that girl power. Let me on. Let me on. Streamlabs is banned here, but I can find a decent VPN. Do you want to come on? I mean, I have StreamYards. This is StreamYards, not Streamlabs. I'll be getting them mixed up. Thanks for all you do at Vern. Yes, Vern, we appreciate you. I know Kenyon keeps you busy. Yes, he does. And Angie, in real life, what are you eating, girl? It's cold now, but it was a chicken, broccoli, cheddar, Marie Calendar pot pie. I've been eating on this thing since noon. For you guys who don't know, I am portion restricted. So, Angel, what's up? I'm portion restricted, so I can only eat so much. It is, Cheryl. It's by Marie Calendars, and it is so good. So I've been eating on this same pot pie that will probably take y'all 20 minutes to eat, 15 minutes to eat, ever since 12 o'clock. I pick a lot. You guys have really made my day. Y'all really have. I'm doing good, Angel. How are you? And I know my husband is tired, y'all, because he's been hanging in here with me, but we got to pull out of here at 7:30. I'm trying to strive, trying to get these watch hours, Angel. Trying to get these watch hours. We getting them too, y'all. God is awesome. But you know what? When I first came to your live, I didn't know what to think. If I was going to stay or leave, Angie, but I'm glad I stayed. Well, Frank G, I'm glad you stayed too. Because me and my husband really love you guys. I'm glad you stayed, Frank. And I want to say that I am proud of you because ever since we got ahead, been in touch with you, it seemed like your life has been changed. You looking like a real radio station. Angel, that's the point. Wait till I start getting these coins. If you read my about section, it says that I am your hope dealer and your purpose pusher. And the thing about me is I am very straight. If you ask me a question, be ready for the answer. Be ready for the truth. Because I'm not a sugarcoater. I don't know how to sugarcoat things. So if you ask me what I think, be ready to get the truth, to get my truth. I'll give you my truthful opinion. Not saying that everything that I say is the truth to someone else's truth, but I'll give you, the real truth. I don't have that yet. I'm gonna get it though. I don't have a call-in number, but I have a link, Angel, if you want to come on. I dropped the link. Y'all working me today. My keyboard is just there. The link, guys. I just put the link on again. Cheryl, he a mess. She said, Ken, I can't with you right now. What is he doing? That child get on my nerves. How does it work? Click on the link. And when you click on the link, it'll ask you about your microphone, and it'll ask you about your camera. If you click on the link, it gives you instructions. Chef, there's the link. You don't have from the pit to the plate. Wait a minute. Welcome to Infamous. Can you hear me, Chef Arel Young, all the way from Chef, is your microphone on? Device is connected. Chef H, I tried to bring you in, but connected. Gonna work. I was got my little brother to buy on apps. I've been trying. I'm trying. I need that. It says Stream Labs. I'm working on Vern to help me with that. I can't. I don't quite understand. Oh wow! Wow, the government cuts the servers. Wow. Oh, it wouldn't let you use it. That you guys decided to stick it out with me. So is winding down. I probably won't wait on it. It just depends on how I feel. But maybe not. You guys, thank you. You are not subscribe, share. Anyone that was don't girl, you guys. I am all about options and not competition. I appreciate you guys chance to pick up the time to come hang out, and I had a chance to talk to my heart today. I want you in my prayers, and you guys do the same. Grateful to you guys. I've reached on our way to 1. If you're not Bill, check out Vern's Junk Closet. She goes on at 5:30. She goes on. Yeah, all the video services are blocked here. Skype, FaceTime, Facebook. I would definitely come on live. Be safe. Even oh, even what has y'all locked just like the of Team Android. Absolutely, guys. I love y'all. Have a good evening and say live you guys. Y'all she sure because I ain't guys. Thank you for joining and don't forget every time I post a video, you guys will always know that's my sitting. That's all. Till the next.